So I'm not wearing them, and I actually haven't tested them. And I am considering, you know what, I am going to go to the store today to buy a pair, even though I am a little worried because I'm afraid I'm going to really like them, and then I'm going to have spent $200 more than probably similar audio quality to competing headphones from Sony or Bose. But the big appeal, I think, of these is the living in the Apple ecosystem, being able to seamlessly transition from, like you love with your AirPods, seamlessly transition from your iPhone to your Mac to other devices like your iPad. And I really think that that's sort of the big sell of these headphones.
Right. We've talked about Apple's move into accessories before and how some underestimated it in the early era. Obviously now having to eat a lot of crow. Do you think this is going to be another chapter in that? I
mean, I think people who love AirPods. We wrote a piece in the Journal last week about people are getting into the shower with their AirPods on. That is how one they have become with their AirPods. So the brand is strong. People are at home a lot right now, listening to or trying to block out the sounds of their home. Noise cancellation is a huge feature that people want. $550 is a lot of money, but you're also buying Apple products.
Joanna, I mean, come on. Like, you can buy a big TV for $550 now. There's something going on in the consumer tech market where a couple of years ago people were talking about, oh, these iPhones are getting too expensive, but Apple is really selling out these iPhone 12s at the high end. Sonos is doing really well, even selling direct, and this is high-end audio equipment. I mean, maybe it's a combination of this nesting thing with people at home, with people realizing they need their technology to socialize during COVID. I mean, this is weird, right?
I think it's weird, but like you just said, there are these very popular product categories where we're holding on to those devices. You hold on to your phone now for definitely longer than 2 years, or most people are holding on for longer than 2 years. Laptops, most people are holding on to their laptops, the average lifespan of a laptop, 3 to 5 years. So these are investments that you keep, you hold on to. Headphones are similar. I mean, I bought these Sony headphones 3 years ago. I really, if I didn't work in the tech space, I wouldn't be running out to go get these Apple headphones. I'd be fine with them. And I spent around $350 on them a few years ago.
Yeah, and Joanna, these are much less difficult to lose, I suppose. But, we've talked a lot. I've heard a lot about how, yes, this appeals to the Apple cult, users who want to pay up because it will connect seamlessly to their ecosystem. But do you think that the appeal does or will go beyond that kind of user to perhaps even the gaming ecosystem? Is there a benefit there?
Yeah, I like you said, there's going to be this sort of niche in the Apple fans, and those people are running out. We don't know how many products they had put on store shelves. We don't know if the indication of the online sales of being backordered right now really is a sign of demand, or if they just had lower inventory and they this was an end of the year sort of rush out product. They didn't do it at the other events. I do think that this is another sign of a product that Apple starts high and then brings it down lower in the next couple of years, right? Maybe it's with a different model. Maybe it's with a couple of different models. We've seen that on every product category Apple's released, or products they've released, the good, better, best model. Maybe this is the best. Maybe they come out with a good model next year.
Finally, Joanna, we should mention you are now a documentarian. You have a piece, which I'm sure you can tell us about, which I think personally is one of the most original and fascinating elements of tech coverage that I've heard.
Oh, well, thank you. Yes, I have a piece out about a topic that, the tech companies don't love to talk about, and that's death and tech, because tech companies are very focused on their daily active users, not their dead users. So we don't often see new features in this area. Turns out there are, though, a lot of interesting startups working on it. I started working on this project about a year ago. That was even before COVID, before Zoom funerals were a thing we were all talking about. And so I hope that people watch this film and start to think more about this topic. That was really what happened with me. Got a lot of emails over the years of people asking about this, and just realized, there's not a lot of attention on it in the tech industry.
Yeah, it's called Eternal, a tech quest to live forever. And you're going to be able to catch that documentary at WSJ.com/eternal. Want to make sure viewers know that. Joanna, congratulations on that. We'll see you next time.
Thank you, guys. I'm going to go buy my $550 headphones.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.